Drop Sasuke ever.
Who?
What you call it? Haku dropped that nigga. No contestation. Dropped him. And Naruto. Ain't nobody else dropped that nigga. Who dropped Sasuke?
Lee.
B. Lee.
Yeah.
He kicked that nigga in the face.
That's the first L. That's round one. That's round one.
He kicked him in the face. What you talking about?
Round one, bro. He took his whole health bar out.
That wasn't a real fight.
That wasn't even a fight. Sasuke was like, okay, let's box.
KO.
Lee was about to murder that nigga. That's speculation. That's speculation.
He was trying to pull with that fight.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
On the group.
Then he dropped that nigga.
He was pulling that shit on the group.
I'm done with your ass with this shit.
I'm just saying the best.
And no matter what you say, yo, that's speculation.
But that's love don't. That's gonna be a new line. Every time we intimidate with your ass.
I got a fact for you. The best taijutsu artist in Naruto was like, hey, bro, don't do it to him. Hey, bro, the little man ain't ready. That mean like he got
didn't say don't do it. He said, hey, you can only do this if it's part of your ninja way, not to show off. He didn't say like you was gonna kill him. That's the reason. He's like, hey, because to do that Lotus, you gotta open the first gate. And he's like, hey, you only open the gates to protect your ninja way, not to show off.
What was
once again,
but what was Rock Lee's ninja way again?
Later though.
No, his ninja way is to like protect niggas and not be a hoe. Really?
Yeah, I think they go ninja without having ninjutsu. That was his.
Yeah. So then that would have been a perfect time to use it.
But no, he's saying like I guess what he was saying is like what is this fight for? Like you just really talking shit.
Yeah, you just.
It's not like there's no purpose to this fight. So
maybe
it could have been that, or he could be like, oh, you about to murder this nigga. But that's speculation. So
did he get dropped by the 5 Kage?
Who?
Sasuke. Did he get dropped by the 5 Kage? No. He didn't? I didn't read that section.
He took his arm with him.
I didn't read that section. I thought he got dropped by him. What about? Oh no, B doesn't count technically either.
Speculation when it comes to Sasuke.
No.
Oh, never mind.
They technically overcame B.
B counts.
B bodied that nigga. That counts. B bodied that nigga.
That's what I know the count because technically he captured it, like he fake captured him, but they didn't actually beat him.
Bro.
No, he beat him, they healed him, and then that's.
No. B slapped that nigga dick in the dirt. Sasuke gave him the Vegeta. That nigga like, I got my new shorty on, bro. This ain't nothing. Got his ass whooped. It was like, damn, this what Itachi been doing this whole time? He been trying to catch these niggas?
I mean, he almost got dropped by Kabuto
Almost.
Kabuto?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Because Itachi had to save him.
Nigga, don't give me that speculation bullshit.
Almost.
Itachi saved his ass, right?
Stop.
Yeah, Itachi did save him.
Stop.
Itachi did save him. He was about to get off if Itachi didn't show up.
Playing.
He would have been dead.
What? Who was playing?
Playing by who? But then
she got everything, but she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
Your shit's recording already?
Nah.
Get that started.
I get a little bit of.
Oh, you want to go by your rap name, right? Like Q.
You can call me whatever. Yeah, you can call me Q. You can call me Quinn. I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't like, bro.
Lasalle.
I still call you Jinko.
Anyways, all right. You're started.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right, welcome to the Decent Podcast. This is our 4th interview. Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG.
4th.
Yeah, and I'm joined by my co-host who will introduce himself starting right now.
What up?
Don't skip me, bro.
Huh?
Disrespect.
My bad.
Hey, I'm player 5. I was about to get skipped, but I can't go for that.
What up? My name is Q Lasalle.
He's a special guest, everybody.
Yeah.
Yo.
What up? It's Deuce.
My first time here.
What up? It's Gramps.
All right, so Q, tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into story time. So, like, tell people who you are, maybe what got you into anime and manga, what you do, all that stuff.
All right, well, Q Lasalle, I'm a rapper from Chicago. Not really, I'm actually from the suburbs, but I claim Chicago because the suburbs is lame.
And you wanna stop doing that, man? Learn from Takashi.
This old block right here, bro. It's 10 p.m.
I'm feeding your city.
I'm getting like 15 cheeseburgers. More than what y'all rappers do. I'm like, what nigga, they struggling too? What you talking about? But yeah, what got me into anime? Man, I'm gonna be honest. My first anime, my dad showed me. He's like, hey, y'all trying to watch this? Because I guess he wanted to watch it and didn't want to wait till we went to sleep. So he put it on. It was Guyver. And that's my first time watching it. And then after that, I didn't really watch anime up until I moved out to Crete. And then they had Cartoon Network. And then shit like started watching like Dragon Ball Z. Then it got a little bit deeper. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Like how you said a little bit deeper. I was still showing it.
I mean, that's deeper than like what kids. Some kids like Yu what? Yu Yu Hakusho. I got my sister in the Sailor Moon. I ain't watched that. Inuyasha. You know all the basics of that would come on. Toonami and Adult Swim.
Was you a fan of Inuyasha?
Yeah, hell yeah, that shit was lit.
I disagree, but okay, go ahead.
What? Hey,
I thought it was okay.
That shit was fun, man. It was funny. What's his name? Yusuke funny.
Yusuke?
Yeah.
And Inuyasha?
We was talking about Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, no, I was talking about Inuyasha.
You like Inuyasha?
Oh, yeah. my bad. Yeah, I liked Inuyasha. Like, it was funny. Like, I liked it because it was funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I started then I started watching Naruto because it was funny. I wasn't into it. My friend Brandon was like, yeah, it was funny. I was reading the manga and like he was like doing goofy shit. Then he like, hey, there was a Naruto crib, and he was like, hey, this milk spoiled, bro. Like they was in this apartment talking about him, and then Naruto was like, yeah. The next morning he drinking that spoiled milk and shit, and he in class and he wondering why he got the shits. And that's when I was like, oh, I fuck with this anime. This is funny.
Shit, I don't even remember that shit.
It's like the very beginning. That's when I was like, oh, this is funny. That's funny.
That's early on.
That's interesting.
That's early on.
Yeah,
that's like before he even did Shadow Clone.
Yeah, Loki, no. I wouldn't even say that that's what brought me into Naruto. I don't think I laughed in the beginning. I thought I was like, damn, niggas is throwing hands. I'm in here.
I laughed. That made me laugh.
I think the first thing I seen with Naruto was like, I think it was Brandon too. I like saw his, he had like one of the books and it had Sasuke on it in his like curse mark form or some shit like that. And I was like, oh, this dude, he a cheetah man. I thought he was a cheetah man. I thought that was his thing. He was, oh, they got cheetah people in here. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be like Thundercats. That's what I thought. So I got in there and it was nothing like Thundercats, but I was still hooked.
Yeah, Naruto had whiskers. I can see that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's about like cat people. That's what I thought. Naruto had whiskers. He was a cheetah man, but I was.
So you used to watch Thundercats, huh?
Thundercats lit. Oh.
Hey, don't sleep on Thundercats. And then so where on the street you're into Fairy Tail and Boku No Hero, right?
Fairy Tail and what was the second one? My
Boku No Hero, yeah, My Hero.
Yeah.
Okay, so on a Fairy Tail front, who were like why? I guess we all read it. You finished it, right? The manga and everything.
No, actually I didn't. I was just like, because I was caught up and I got tired of waiting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, then I guess it's done. I'm gonna have to catch up now.
All right. But then we won't say much. I guess it's still arguably like that. It might. Where did you stop? What was like the last thing you remember happening?
The last thing I remember was who's the dude with the ice powers? He like met his dad. Yeah, Gray. He met his dad, and then he got like his
okay, it wasn't. It was like starting to get there, but I feel like some people could make the argument it wasn't that bad.
I think people started to say it went downhill after Natsu beat those two dragon slayers from Tiger.
Oh, you're talking about the Shadow and the Light one?
Yeah, how he beat them like no problem at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it. I liked that. I was like, because at first I was like, I didn't want them to, I was like, damn, these new dudes finna give him go. That's gonna be kind of like, why am I reading this dude like grow? But then it was like, okay, now he grown, now it's come back. He like, all right, yeah, like these two dragon leaders, they dope, but it's like, but they not Natsu. And then what's that dude? It was him, because he fought with a Steel Buddy who he fought with, like from before. Yeah, Gaju, yeah, Gajia, yeah. So that's why I thought it was dope. I'm like, man, they really just bodied them. Then he did it, 2v1 again?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I liked about it, because like they don't lose. And they all swole. And that's what grabbed me towards it. And Urza, I was like, Urza was dope. And then like Urza never lost, because at first I'm like, damn, Urza gonna have to lose so Natsu can win. But she's like, no, I don't gotta lose. What you talking about? And that's what really made me fuck with it. And then what everybody was swole, even the summoner girl, what's her name, Lucy or something like that? Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, I don't think you'll think it's shit then. To be honest, none of that really changes.
That's what I like.
Everybody's
like,
still broken. So.
They never lose. That's what I fuck with. I'm like, they all swole.
That's
why I fuck with it. I'm like, damn, I don't want nobody to die, and then they all just swole. Like, what's the name?
No, they don't really die either.
Oh yeah. He gonna look at getting in his lit as shit.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm about to go home and read that today.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did y'all see the end of the fairy tale, man? Like, I would have wrote it the same way.
Wow, I'm done. So on the My Hero tip, how you feel about Mineta, aka Grape Juice? Please say.
Bro, I hate that nigga, bro. Like,
Thank you. Welcome to the club. That's all we need to hear. Next question.
Wow. You like him? You like? I know why you like
That's
him.
all
Because he's a real one.
Because he different.
And he don't lose.
Here we go. Here we go.
Who did he? Bro, like,
Nigga.
how's he gonna save anybody?
He lost twice.
He beat Midnight. She a pro hero. Solo dolo too.
Okay, he did do that.
So he basically a pro hero at this one. He better than Lockrock.
I mean, but
It's not an argument.
So he basically a pro hero. Just because he look goofy compared to the big
it
three.
ain't even about how he goofy. It's just like, you know, what does he do?
Right.
He stick niggas, bro. He stick niggas with his balls.
I already know who he is. Laundry Hero Wash. Bro.
He wash top.
That's his dad.
That's probably his daddy. So
He them Tide capsule caps that you tossed in the water.
One thing I don't like about anime tropes is parents. I'm like, you know, they parents is basically incestuous. Cause I'm like, think about it. Like, I'm like, look at Icy Hot parents. One got fire, one got ice. Okay, what's his name? We talked about Midoriya's parents. One breathe fire, one levitate stuff. Yeah. I'm like, why this frog bitch got all her whole family all frogs? That's why I'm like, no. I'm like, y'all weird. I'm like, y'all trying to keep that in the family. Bitch. I got it made my cousin, baby.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is if you run across a light-skinned, cute little girl that basically got the same background as you, got some Native American in there, and then you get together.
That's happened before.
That's incest.
I ain't saying it's incestuous, but it's the fact that they seeking it out like so much in anime.
Hey, no, she could have just been like, man, I'm ribbing it
Like,
around.
Uchiha.
Hey, look at pretty thick little frog girl. Hey, what's up, baby? Now we got frog babies.
So
Maybe one of them is a toad.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no.
I ain't going.
Damn.
I ain't going for that. You know, some parents like that's like the Uchiha too. They like, oh yeah, my daddy got Sharingan, my mama got Sharingan, like both your parents got Sharingan. Yeah, your grandma and your granddaddy on both sides.
You got
Nasty.
you got to keep the bloodline pure on that one though. Like you Sharingan, bro. You just got to fuck your sister to make sure your family.
But that's weird to me.
What you think? Sorry,
they could just. I'm like, if you writing, you could just be like, oh, it's a dominant gene. Boom, solves that problem right there. So everyone, you know,
or maybe you get fuck on your sister and make sure your kids swallow.
Wow.
That ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to me. That's why. That's the only thing about anime that get me when I was a writer. I just be kind of like, damn, like y'all really just be pushing that in my face. It's like y'all just fucking out there. I mean, then you go to Japan and everybody reserved.
Until you start watching they porn and find out they sell panties and vending machines.
Right.
Them niggas low key with the shits. They freaky.
Nah, the amount of people I saw in their porn shop, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, niggas, y'all don't got the internet?
Hey, niggas real deep in them porn shops because you go to a porn shop in Chicago, you'd be you. And maybe
True.
one
and the person who owns the store. Yeah. Or that nigga who's like beating his beat.
Motherfuckers was just in that bitch, just like.
Yeah.
Just looking at that bitch like they in the library.
Hey, one market that you could corner though, there was no black porn there at all.
Zero.
No. So I think that's a potential market though. Like you could put like one fetish, just one fetish tape right there, black porn.
It could be one of those. What's the name of that art where everybody like looks at a person who's standing there nude and they like paint him or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Like paint? Like
that's probably what it is.
yeah, I don't know. I was like, what? There's a name for that?
But yeah, you probably make a killing off that shit. Be that one
with black people?
Be that one black guy who just standing there as a model? Naked as hell?
I don't know if they
I don't know, bro. I think they go to that.
Really?
Yeah, but the crazy thing is like the
what if they draw your shit small on purpose? What if they just draw it small? They just like, we just gonna draw this shit small on purpose. And then they show it.
You said ripped it.
The thing that got me about their porn shop is how like connected it was to a normal store.
Yeah.
It was like,
just
you go into that store and you can buy like video games, like kids in there buying Nintendos. Take a right and there's porn. Dick swinging, you know what I'm saying?
God,
just like,
titties everywhere.
That's weird. In America, this store gets shut the fuck down.
Yeah, and yeah, the shit was playing and everything in the store too. Like the porn was playing on the screens and shit.
So little kids can walk in like no problem.
Nah, can't nobody
Ain't
there to
nobody
stop
checking you, but yeah.
But it say like, you know, you gotta be whatever to come in, bro. Ain't nobody there to stop a little nigga from walking in.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they all kind of short too, so it's like low key.
I can't tell the difference.
Little 15-year-old can pass. Right.
Yeah, it could have been a little nigga in there.
Yeah.
Probably.
They beat 15 anyway.
Damn.
Oh yeah, ask that nigga about that last question, bro.
The last question: what anime character?
This one right here.
You ask it then, because I don't know.
Oh, okay, so what are your thoughts on Red Riot?
Oh. You read the manga, right? Like you're caught up with the manga, more or less.
Yeah. I mean, like, let's see. The last time I left off was when the festivities were happening, and I was just like,
Oh, the culture festival. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you met Red Riot.
Yeah.
all right. Shit, I don't know. You know, I think he's an okay character. He ain't did nothing yet. Not much to really formulate an opinion.
I'll take that.
See, and I can take that, but these niggas be hyping this nigga up. Like,
Yeah, he was
basically, I keep telling him he the Rock Lee.
He had heart.
Yeah, he got hard. He did this raw come up, but still got dropped. And what happened? Rock Lee? Niggas, Rock Lee on bum ass nigga still chewing.
Come on.
Bum ass nigga. He ain't nobody.
That wasn't fair though. That's that wasn't of his fault. I felt like that was the writer's fault.
I like his story though. I mean, he's like, he's just I'm average, but then people don't know that I started off like lower than what I am. Like y'all thought I was a bum. Now it took me a lot of work to be this. A bum that whose name y'all remember.
That is true. That's Loki exactly like Kirishima or Red Riot. He was like, damn, like I barely could even make myself hard before, pause. And now
Now they like, yeah.
and now look at me, bro. I'm rock solid.
I think I just want to see him react with that metal dude more.
The guy from Class B.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be cool if they had a team up. It'd be kind of like a shitty team up because they wouldn't have anything special. It'd just be two swole dudes with the exact same power doing the exact same shit.
Yeah,
so there's not like a benefit to their relationship.
Why would it be trash?
I mean, like, there's not a benefit to the relationship. Like, if you had a fire and ice person, like, oh, okay, like, you can take this side, you can take this side. It's like, we do the exact same shit.
I think that's dope, though. I would write the shit out of that.
If they had a side story?
Hell yeah, it's like, all right, you got one dude who can turn himself hard like rock and the other dude hard like steel. But they basically the same. I've been like, I bet I'm right, this is going to be dope.
Rock and steel?
Yeah,
that'd be a good spin-off Rock and steel.
Because at what point, what can you do? Like, if they get, like, defensive enough and you shoot a rocket at them, like think about it, like, the ultimate defense is actually pretty swole.
I don't know, Shield Hero?
Who?
Except for when you run into rap.
That nigga that bro, he was like, yeah, I'm power up, look at my shield, sit your ass.
I mean, true, but like, what if eventually he like my defense is so good, it's like only a few people like really can penetrate me at that point. But at that point, you know, it's like that's a slow power. That's like, hey, yo, I'm Superman endurance, but I got a little bit of strength too. That's a slow. That's slow.
So you get penetrated.
You don't have offense at all? I mean,
you can have a little bit, you know, but I'm just saying to be like, that's pretty useful. To be like, oh yeah, you can't hurt me.
Yeah, maybe. Just wanted to know. Because people be hyping his fucking name up, I don't see it.
Yes, Shane.
People.
Shane, bro. Call us out, nigga.
He deserves no respect for the heart that he showed.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Talking shit to big niggas and getting dropped is hard.
But yeah, because
Is that what all niggas did in Naruto? That's literally Naruto's entire story. Was talking shit to big niggas and getting dropped.
But
then he came back around.
How many?
He didn't get dropped by his Zabuza when you first ran up on him?
He is up.
That's what firebenders do, bro.
Definitely thought he got dropped.
Isn't that what
That's what Avatar bro do.
Isn't that what Sasuke has done multiple times?
But Sasuke be dropping niggas. He be dropping niggas.
He come back to drop them.
It's like two niggas that ever dropped Sasuke ever.
Who?
What you call it? Haku dropped that nigga. No contestation. Dropped him. And Naruto. There ain't nobody else dropped that nigga. Who dropped Sasuke?
Lee.
Lee?
Yeah.
He kicked that nigga in the face.
That's the first L. That's round one.
He kicked him in the face. What you talking about?
Round one, bro. He took his whole health bar out.
That wasn't a real fight.
That wasn't even a fight. Sasuke was like, okay, let's box.
KO.
Lee was about to murder that nigga. That's speculation.
I'm tired of your boy.
That's speculation.
He was trying to pull a death fight.
Hey, that's what I was saying. Did he dropped that
He
nigga.
was pulling that shit on the
I'm
group.
done with your ass with this shit.
I'm just saying the best.
And no matter what you say, yo, that's speculation.
But the glove don't fit.
That's gonna be a new line. Every time we intimidate with your ass.
That nigga Sasuke was
I got a fact for you. The best taijutsu artist in Naruto was like, "Hey, bro, don't do it to him." Hey, bro, the little man ain't ready. I mean, like, he got
He didn't say don't do it. He said, hey, he said you can only do this if it's part of your ninja way, not to show off. He didn't say like you was gonna kill him. That's the reason. He's like, hey, because to do that lotus, you gotta open the first gate. And he's like, hey, you only open the gates to protect your ninja way, not to show off.
What was
And once again,
Sasuke would have got
But what was Rock Lee's ninja way again?
Well,
later though.
no, his ninja way is to like protect niggas and not be a hoe. Really?
Yeah,
I think that goes ninja without having ninjutsu. That was his.
Yeah.
So then that would have been a perfect time to use it.
But no, he's saying like you. I guess what he was saying is like what is this fight for? Like you just really talking shit.
Yeah, you just
it's not like there's no purpose to this fight. So
Maybe.
it could have been that, or he could be like, oh, you about to murder this nigga. But that's speculation. So
Did he get dropped by the 5 Kage?
who?
Sasuke. Did he get dropped by the 5 Kage?
No,
He didn't? I didn't read that section.
He took his arm with him.
I didn't read that section.
I mean,
I
that's
thought
like
he got dropped by him.
He
What about? Oh no, B doesn't count technically either.
Speculation when it comes to Sasuke.
No.
Oh, never mind.
They technically overcame B.
B counts.
B bodied that nigga. That counts.
Oh,
B
I
bodied
know
that
for
nigga.
sure.
That's what
I
I
know
said.
the count because technically he captured it, like he fake captured him, but they didn't actually beat him.
Bro.
No, he beat him. They healed him, and then that's.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
no.
right.
B
Yeah,
slapped that
yeah.
nigga dick in the dirt.
So
Sasuke gave him the Vegeta. That nigga like, I got my new Sharingan, bro. This ain't nothing. Got his ass whooped. It was like, damn, this what Itachi been doing this whole time? He been trying to catch these niggas?
I mean, he almost got dropped by Kabuto too there.
Almost.
Kabuto?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Because Itachi had to save
Nigga,
him.
don't give me that speculation bullshit.
Almost.
Itachi saved his ass, right?
Stop.
Yeah, Itachi did save him.
Stop.
Itachi did save him. He was about to take it off if Itachi didn't show up.
Playing.
He would have been dead.
What?
Playing.
Who was playing?
Playing by who?
But did he get dropped?
Playing by who?
Did he get dropped?
Playing by
Was he asleep?
Who was it playing by?
Next question.
I'm so.
Order in the court.
Alright, I gotta do at least one music question before we go into story time. So, what anime character would you like to make a collab album with if you could?
Don't say B.
That's dope.
I'm about to say, no, that nigga can't
I don't know,
rap.
I didn't put that.
Like, who the hell, like, I thought about that. I was like, who sing? I'm like, maybe I just be like, hey, let me just go back in time and get, I'm like,
Do you watch Storm Wars?
no, what's, I want to say Kaguya, not, but what's Inuyasha's old girl's name? Not the new one, the older one.
Alright, it starts with a K.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Kagome is the main girl, so
Yeah, because Kagome, it's not Kaede, that's the older one. Whatever. No,
Kagome is the chick.
Kaede is her sister.
Yeah, but I know
Kikyo.
Kikyo, yeah, I probably let Kikyo go ahead and just, I don't know what you gonna say. I might even remix it or something, but like apparently, like, you know, she got vocals.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I probably just.
Oh yeah, she did basically make two demons fall in love with her voice. Inuyasha and Naraku fell in love with her.
That's a track
because
boy.
of her voice.
I know the song. I'm
You don't
like,
even know what she's saying, but
Oh,
niggas
that's
is
a
talking.
banger right there. Some Lil Pump stuff right there.
Lil Pump.
yeah.
She just say Gucci Gang over and over again. Niggas like, this shit so wrong.
What is she doing?
Hey, so yeah, how about y'all answer that question? Who would you get on a track with if you got to? What anime character?
That's tough.
I'm gonna go last. 'Cause I have to scan through the different animes to think who's like worthy.
It's hard, you
I
know.
would choose the chick from Dr. Stone, the one who's supposedly like the world's best singer or whatever.
See,
Might watch
I don't even need nobody to sing good. I get somebody that's just like famous, bro. I get All Might on there.
I'm looking
Like
for a
All Might
low
don't say
pump
some white ass shit.
You start coughing on your track.
But the fact that I got All Might, like he the most popular nigga on the planet. Like niggas gonna tune in. I'm getting.
Or I get a bitch that's super, super bad that everybody like. She just stand in the video and like,
Nami.
no,
That proportion's a little off for me.
Titty so fat they are real.
No,
Yeah, but you can probably grab her.
you talking about
when they
the
see
snake chick.
yeah, her ass. They fall in love with
Boa,
her.
Hancock.
Yeah,
This is definitely hard.
Hell no, bro. I had
She
seen
got
others for days.
The chick that ass.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Y'all might as well go ahead and call up.
Shit, fuck it. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that just now, but now you took it, so now you're taking somebody else.
No, I ain't taking. I'm still going all
I
night.
still want to use them now because now you said it. I gotta come up with something that's unexpected.
Don't know who got bars, bro.
Who?
Kakashi.
I was about to
He
say,
stay writing rhymes.
I was like, he do write poetry. I was like, I might
He
have to
read.
go
Now, if
read it.
anything, Jiraiya would be better.
No, I'm like Kakashi with the without the you. I'm gonna get Sharingan Kakashi. I'm like, look, just watch me, bro.
I either pick a nigga with a lot of shit to talk about, like some nigga that's definitely been through a bunch of shit, so he definitely writing a bunch of bars, or like a little pump ass nigga. But I'm trying to think of like who's like a young little pump ass nigga. Lee is not a little pump ass.
He's what I'm saying. Lee will talk about some hard shit though.
Lee might have some bars for that.
Kiba.
Actually, Guy. I might go with Guy. I think I'm gonna go with Guy.
Bro, I can't
His
respect no
positive
nigga with
energy,
a
bro.
bow.
He might be on some Will Smith type shit. Don't sleep,
No
son.
nigga with a bow.
Like, just me. He raw as fuck.
That
No
nigga
nigga
hit
with
you
a
with
ball.
Beatles-
I
some
think I could
Beatles
go
bars.
with Guy because he just gives no fucks. Like, that's
That's a problem.
it,
You're
bro.
probably gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you just like, bro, what the hell is this?
He gonna turn this shit into a workout
Hey,
video.
it would be lit though.
He's like,
The
damn.
guy in workout
Yeah,
plan.
Just put a trap beat
Use
behind
your
it.
chakra.
I'll go with Guy.
My God's word.
Alright.
Gal playing.
Everyone set theirs? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then into the next section. So every time we got a guest on,
Story time.
yeah, you gotta make them do a story time. So you just gotta share whatever. Hopefully you had time to think about it.
Oh, hell yeah, I got a bunch of stories.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I got a story. You don't like the story I'm about to tell you?
You said I'm not gonna like
I
it?
said if you don't, I got a whole other story.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright, so this is one time. Let me tell you, I was in college, man, and I had this roommate. That's when I was rooming with them, the Mr. Charlies.
Mr.
You know, the presidents.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so it was
No.
two. It was
Oh, true.
yeah, it's two of them. And then, so you don't get it. The people.
Got it.
Yeah, so then
Whites?
yeah. I was like, I'm trying to
When he
say.
said the Mr. Charlie, then he said the president. I was like, wait, he was rooming with Trump's family?
No,
Okay,
you
got
know,
it.
but so one of them had like a little he would listen to like classical music and he would pace around the house. And then I remember I went into the bathroom and there was like blood everywhere and I was just like, damn, yeah, I cleaned that shit up and I was just like, I bleached it down and
Someone
everything.
else's blood?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I was like, hey bro, I was
But you
like,
cleaned that up?
bro, like what I'm gonna do? Just like brush my teeth around
It's
this?
that natural skin tone thing. Oh shit, there's a crime scene. I ain't getting booked for
Then the
this.
cops are there to catch you doing that shit. Oh.
I was like, they're like, what's this blood here? I don't know. So you just saw blood in your sink and didn't do nothing about it? What would you do, officer? I would have cleaned it and then asked about it. But that's like what I did. I cleaned it. And I asked about it and he was like, oh yeah, no, I had my box cutter. Sometimes I do art and I accidentally cut myself. I'm like, you do art? I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen you. I'm like, I'm gonna see something one day.
Yeah.
But I ain't thinking about it. 'Cause I'm like,
Probably with his blood.
yeah, I'm just minding my business and shit. So
Yeah.
so one day, I was planning to go see my current girl at the time, and I got up, and then like I was like, let me just go into the bathroom real quick, put my contacts in, and then I just first of all I see like caution tape on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see a handprint, like you know, a bloody handprint on the side.
What the fuck? He just like playing Clue in this.
My other roommate, his name was Ryan. I was like, hey Ryan, look man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My bathroom door looked like the scene of a Saw scene, bro.
Wait, did each of you guys have your own bathroom?
No, so we had. So there's like 3 rooms.
Uh-huh.
There's supposed to be like 2 individuals and a double.
Okay.
But there's only 3 of us, so one of us had like a double. He just had a big ass room.
Oh, okay.
And so he had his own bathroom, and then
You and him shared
that one, yeah. So then I was like, bro, like my bathroom, like I don't want to look in it. And I kind of told him, he was like, damn, bro, what the fuck? And then he like gets to the door. He like, all right, I'm gonna open it. He slowly opened it. He's like, oh my god. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, there's just a puddle of blood on the floor. I was like, what? He's like, fuck. I was like, I'm not gonna look in this because I don't want to imagine my bathroom like that. Because when I'm brushing my teeth, it's going, hey! Like, I'm like, what the fuck is gonna turn into the murder scene and shit? I'm like, fuck.
Stranger.
Hell yeah. So I'm like, I ain't even gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna look. But describe it to me. He was like, yo, I think there might be a body in here. That's how much blood is in there. I was like, all right, well, keep looking. And then look, he opened up all the way, there's nothing, but there was blood everywhere. I like peeked a little bit and it was just like the whole bathroom kind of like white.
Yeah.
And there's blood everywhere, like on the walls and shit and everything.
What?
Like
In the soap and shit?
in the sink and everything on the
fucking
floor.
walls?
It's dripping everywhere and shit. So that's what I'm saying. So I go down to the office and I forget the office lady was fine as shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I used to always walk down there with And then like, you know, we would like look at each other. So I came down there, but it wasn't even on that shit. I was just like, hey, yo, there's blood everywhere. You know, we need to kind of figure that out. And then she was like, oh yeah, your roommate had like an accident last night with his finger. He kind of like chopped it off. I was like, what do you mean he chopped it off? I'm like, what you like? Yeah, he kind of just had an accident. So I'm like, all right, fuck that. I'm like, it's like, well, don't go into the bathroom until like they clean it up, or we get somebody to clean it up. And I was like, no, fuck that. And I think like while we were down there, like his parents came in and they kind of did like a quick cleanup. Mm-hmm. And so when I went back in there, it wasn't that bad. But I was like, I put my contacts in, popped them bitches out, and I like, that's when I started looking around. I saw his toothbrush had teeth marks. Like they were deep, like a toothbrush, like a plastic one. They had teeth marks. It was deep, like.
This nigga probably trying to cauterize the fucking wound.
Like that deep.
No, you bite it.
Yup.
Oh, wow.
You bite on something.
Oh, so he did it on purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how I knew that he did it on purpose because of the teeth, and then my painkillers. I keep my pain pills in there, but like. The pills that were in that bottle were not the original pills that were supposed to be for that bottle. They were a stronger prescription of like, it was a stronger prescription of painkillers. Yeah. So I'm thinking, well, this is what I think this nigga did. I don't think he was ready for his final. Mm-hmm. And then so
he cut his shit off.
I did some investigating in that bitch. I saw that. I was like pain pills, and my brain just like put the scene together.
This nigga started doing that Arkham Asylum.
Yep. He took the pain, took my pain because the tops of my painkillers were gone. Yeah. Okay, and then he was then for close to find out. I gotta finish the story the correct way. So. That's when I figured out, and I was like, yo, he put this pain pill and he chopped his pinky off in the bathroom. And I told my roommate that's what happened, and I was like, yeah, he took a stronger dosage, so like, you know, it's a blood thinner, painkillers. Yeah, so it's blood everywhere. So I'm like, hey, so I think he cut his pinky off to avoid a final because he was a musician, he was a pianist. Yeah. So I was like, if he ain't got his pinky, he can be like, oh, I don't got my pinky, yada yada yada. Come to find out that he came back looking for his pinky to see if he can reattach it, because this motherfucker found out he walked to the hospital. I lived in a loop. I lived in Chicago for like 3-4 years, and I lived in like the loop every single time, like during those 3-4 years. So he walked to the hospital, bro. This white dude cut his finger off, wrapped that shit up, went to the hospital, and was just went to the hospital with his pinky cut off. So I was like, bro, it wasn't an accident or nothing. He wasn't like tripping. So he cut his shit off, and then he was looking for it, and then he couldn't find it. And then, so we just think that he did it to avoid the final. Yup. Cut that motherfucker off in my bathroom, lost it, flushed it down the toilet on accident. Probably. Because he used I had like, you know, a bunch of toilet paper. I'm talking like a whole pack of toilet paper. I go up in there, all the toilet paper gone. So I was like, he was trying to like, you know, clean up all that blood and shit. And I was like, he probably dropped his pinky in the toilet because he was looking around the toilet for it and everything. And then so eventually we was like, yeah, we don't want to room with him no more. Mm-hmm. That's the story. My roommate cut his pinky off.
They moved that nigga out.
Serious shit, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They moved him out?
Yeah, he's still in the building, like just not in our room.
Bleeding in somebody else's shit.
Yeah, it's like
I would request to move.
School ain't never been that serious,
crazy.
He ain't never been that serious. I ain't gonna lie.
There are much easier ways you can get out of the finals.
This man turned college into salt.
Yeah, bro. He cut his pinky. That's one thing. How gruesome he took his. I can't even. I'm like, bro, I love my pinky. I'm like, bro, I can't even just like. All right, bro, we gonna do this.
There are much easier ways to get together in the final.
Yeah. I'm like,
he was a musician, you said, right? So now he can't be.
Bro, he dumb as fuck. I just took a hammer if I really wanted and just like smack my shit until it was either broken. Yeah. Like I ain't gotta lose it. I'd be like, oh shit, bro. I fell downstairs, my hand fucked up.
This nigga just like blood. Man.
That nigga was like, fuck it, I'm cutting this bitch off.
I don't think he was all there.
And he had to.
Must not have been.
Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like a. It was a. I'm like, bro, because I was asleep. I was like, no. I forgot because the night before I heard him walking around like panting, like. And I was like, what the fuck is I was on the phone. I was like, hold up. I was like, I'm about to get out there and tell this motherfucker to stop because I'm trying to sleep and he. Because at first I'm thinking he jamming out the music like, you know, just like that, like just like in his head and shit. And I'm just like, this nigga crazy. But that was the night before.
Yeah, for that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hell of a story time.
Yup, and that's not even my best story.
Wow, that's not even the best one?
Oh, hell no.
This takes the cake so far this year, I think, the story time.
Oh, yeah, best story time 2018. I'm gonna come back next year with an even better one. He like, hey, I'm not even lying, bro. I'll call up Ryan right now. Actually, no, he ain't gonna pick up, but Ryan will be like, yep, that happened. I'm like, no.
Verified.
I had a picture right here.
Yep. I used to have the picture on my phone, but you know, I switched phones and now they finally got it to where you switch, you can keep it updated.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, wow. All right, so back to the anime shit. Before we get into like our discussion topic, we always try to play a game. So this one is basically making our I guess like our Avengers or like a super team of
Like anime.
Yeah, of anime characters, but what we try to do is take out all of the OP ones.
Okay.
So like no Naruto's, no Sasuke's. We already got a list come up that I guess Player 5 will read, but it's gonna be like that 5, 4, 3, 1 thing, and then what are we giving for them? Like $20, $15? $15.
$15.
Yeah, so each of us can make up our own, and then we might have some time to like debate which team we think was good. So yeah, you can go ahead and read off that list.
So yeah, $15 to make a team, and so it's like all of them are bums really. So at $5 we got the people that low key got skill but they still fucking trash. So like Orihime, Sakura, Chopper, Mummy Rider, and Lucy. No,
Rider made $5.
bro, don't disrespect my nigga Mummy Rider.
He can drop anybody on that $5 list.
But you can drop a nigga with a bike, bro. You know I'm telling my nigga.
Sakura knocking that nigga out. Sakura knocking that nigga all the way.
At 4, we got the niggas that can change a game but not really carry a team on their back. So like Emma from Promised Neverland, super smart little kid. Yugimoto, you know about him.
Yeah.
Conan from
the detective.
Case Closed, yeah. Yajirobe. And then Kiba. 3,
Grape juice.
we got our middle of the pack niggas that if led right, maybe they do something good. Grape Juice, Coda, that's a nigga that can talk to animals.
Okay.
Toru, the invisibility bitch.
Oh, okay.
My nigga Ty from Digimon.
Just Ty, like not what it is.
Just Ty, he got them hands though. He could be grown Ty.
I take him against Woman Rider.
Stop it.
Drop that nigga, boy.
And then Shinto, I don't know him. He from Bleach apparently with a bat.
Okay.
Bleach?
Do y'all know? I don't know.
Nigga, you out.
Who?
Shinto.
Oh, Jinto.
I see
or
somebody
the.
real
If you
bogus
watch
right
Bleach,
here.
that guy with the red hair that like he has like a bat. That's like his power. He was like what Urahara in them. Remember, there's like these young niggas.
Yeah,
There's a chick with a gun,
amazing
and then there's this red haired nigga with.
Bro, I don't even watch Bleach.
I just remember them.
Yeah. At 2, we got your basic bitches. Winry from what you call it, the Crawler.
Who's
from,
that?
He's from My Hero Vigilante. His power is that if he puts 3 limbs on the surface, he can glide along it. He can
that's the
even
main
glide
character.
on walls. Yeah.
Okay.
Shippo from Inuyasha.
Yeah, he dope.
Tintin.
Alright, y'all bogus remember too. I'm just saying.
Oolong.
Okay, hold on a second. Why is Tintin in that list?
She a fucking bum.
But she a body like 2, 3, and 4.
That's what you hope. That's what you think. Tintin a fucking bum.
Wait, Tenten is where?
2.
Wow, y'all put $2 respect on her. She's definitely a $1.
What? I can see. And $1 are like the near useless. Like, so we got Zong.
Who the fuck is that?
From Toriko, a caveman looking buddy.
Oh, you talking about Zonge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He litter than Tenten?
Then we got Hercule.
Who the fuck is Pop Step from?
Pop Step from
Vigilante?
Vigilante.
Who's that?
It's like she a girl with the ability to jump high.
Jump off of shit.
She can jump high, but she can't land. Like if you throw her off a building, she'll
land.
die.
That's
but
wrong.
if she could jump over a building. And
Y'all
land.
gotta answer why you think Ash is below Ty.
Ash Ketchum.
With any Pokemon?
No, just
Why you think Ash is worse than
Bro, I think Ash and Ash and Ty, like what?
Oh, Ty beat the fuck out of Ash, bro. Ash ain't never threw hands. Ever.
Ty grew up.
That nigga tried to punch Mewtwo.
And Ty
Ash
grew
was
up.
like 12.
Ty a grown ass man.
That nigga, honestly.
Actually, Ty
I
runs
don't
the
know, bro.
Digimon corporation thing. That nigga low-key got clout and money.
I'm just saying my nigga Ash.
And then Happy
beat you
who's
with
a cat from
Oh, damn, y'all didn't even pick the Swole.
Oh, I thought you meant like
$1.
Swole could have been a.
So wait.
Yeah, that was a $5 character for sure.
So like, hey, not all these niggas come with hands. Some of them come with other things. Yeah. Like Ash may be a fuckboy, but Ash definitely rally niggas.
I'm trying to
think. Some like we know we can't win.
4 definitely seems like the strat nigga. Like
think about this. Ash Ketchum always come in with the weaker squad, but he come out with them dubs though. That nigga,
up to a certain point.
Up to a certain point, true.
Let me see $5 again.
$5 or he made Sakura, Chopper, Mumen Rider, Lucy.
Alright, cool. I know him.
Hey, niggas ain't no Mumen Rider.
What part of Sakura?
But name one nigga on this list that could take a hit from Sea King besides Mumen Rider.
What are you talking about? Sakura.
Stop it.
She can.
She a splat instantly.
You sleep.
Let me see.
Oh, see the way he was doing it, I was like, the fuck is
trying to
this?
take a
I still don't know what he's doing.
He tried to take a screenshot. Like,
That's why he takes screenshots.
apparently.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. It's like one of the.
This nigga just want to do extra with
Just,
it.
I don't know the other way to
You
do it.
take this.
Power button
You
and the
take
home
this,
button.
yeah.
Why would I push buttons? I'm not a caveman.
You over here trying to wave
Y'all
at your
some fucking
camera.
animals, bro.
I'm fucking done with this, dude.
Y'all niggas some animals.
I'm not kidding you, man. Shut your fucking ass up.
I'll start with who I'm taking for 5 for sure. I'm taking Sakura. I think.
So you gotta take a list from like I can pick like so I can pick 3 5s.
Yeah, you can if you want.
No, but you gotta have 5 people though.
No.
Oh, you got that 5? We're strict on
Don't
that.
think all that.
Oh, I guess you could just go in with 3 5s, but then you know
Well, I expect
niggas
how you
can
want.
definitely get stomped out.
Then can I see the list again?
Well, yeah.
5 ain't that
Post it on the
special.
thing.
Oh.
You supposed to?
I'm trying
not
to do
yet.
shit,
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
bro. My shit not working.
Yeah, let me see.
Hey, you was hating on Ditto.
Ditto?
Yeah, and that Pokemon one.
Cause Ditto garbage, man.
No, not if you train them right.
6
Nah,
dittos.
his
6
stats.
dittos.
His stats.
Oh, you gonna put it in the doc?
6 dittos. We are.
His stats still trash though.
Yeah, not if you turn them into All Might.
How you gonna turn him into All Might? His stat. He tells us to look like
He
All Might.
turns into Pokemon.
Nah, bro.
I'm out of Pokemon.
Stop.
Bro.
He still won't be as strong as All Might.
That nigga balls.
How the fuck do I even put a picture in here?
Just press the plus.
Yeah. Are you trying to send it or are you trying to put it in the thing?
I'm putting it in the thing.
Oh, and
The doc?
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in the dock?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to.
I shared
You
it.
share the link.
Yeah.
Zoom
Yeah.
Nate.
is it in there?
It's sitting there now.
Alright. So yeah, for sure, Sakura's on my team. Emma, that puts me at $9 because I know Emma got the strats. So she'll definitely be able to make it work with the niggas we got.
Low key 4 is you got 3 niggas, 3 strat niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even Yugi, but I don't know how Yugi strats is gonna really translate to real world. So I got.
I mean, you gotta assume if you got straps, you just got straps. If you,
I mean, Yugi also got a fucking magical puzzle box on his neck. That shit's strong.
raw ass niggas.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely the $1 category lit, bro. Yeah. Yeah, fuck the rest of these niggas.
Oh, you spelled Zonge wrong. Okay.
That's 9.
I don't know how to spell that nigga.
Yeah, I told you 6 times. Z-O-N-G-E.
My bad. I'm
do math,
trying to see
bro.
what you do.
Yugi's $4.
No, I was trying to see how much that nigga cost.
What should they open it?
I put $3 respect. Then I had.
I mean, why Sakura if you got Rahime? That's what I feel like.
Cause Sakura definitely can punch through that shit. We've seen niggas just like break
But
her
Bleach
shit.
niggas break that.
I'm saying
Them Bleach niggas
Sakura
strong.
got that strong, bro. She's strong. Strong.
Scrum.
You can't even say the T.
So we can have any amount of people, right? Like 3.
But just
4,
make sure it's
5.
$15 in.
Oh, good. Man, good. Yeah, that's
Yeah, 9. What's 9 plus 3, 12?
Actually,
So that leaves you $3 more. Yeah, I got my team.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got my team.
I gotta make sure my math is up. Yep.
yeah, titles of is Digimon. Fuck. He did.
Talking Digimon.
See, I think y'all only thinking about this box though. I feel like niggas bring in some shit though.
Who's Oolong, the fucking pig nigga from Dragon
Yeah,
Ball?
the pig nigga. He can transform into anything.
And panties.
Panties. He can transform into a car.
Why was that the one? He can transform anything. Panties.
Because he can.
That's not useful.
Maybe somebody else with some panties or some
That's
shit.
not useful.
Oolong can transform into anything. He
I
nigga
think
turn
it-
into kryptonite,
I
bro.
think he can't hold his form that long.
It's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then if he get hit, it knocks him out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I got my 5, man.
I'm surprised you only put. You could just put him double, pour and oolong.
No, but Poor can hold her shit longer. She kind of busted. Oolong dropped out, which is why he only do it for 5 minutes.
Who's Jinto?
That's the guy with the bat from
Make
Bleach.
sure you keep him up.
Right here,
Who's
Toru's visible girl.
Keep in mind.
Can she turn other people invisible?
No. As far as we know, no.
Shit trash.
Oh, what's cut off? How long?
2 o'clock.
We passed that.
Exactly.
Why are you saying this now?
That's what I'm saying to keep in mind.
Oh, so we gotta hurry up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
You can wrap it up. Wrap it up like that.
Okay, I mean, I got my.
Now, the chopper looks kind of decent, though. You know, you can heal niggas. You can turn that big ass monster.
Still can get dropped by Sakura.
Who you got?
They're on the same, not they're on the same team, though.
Huh?
Not they're on the same team.
What you mean, if they're versing each other?
No, not they're on the same team. She can't drop them.
Oh yeah. You used $10 there. I got you. So are we ready? Everybody ready to go around?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And you can start, Q.
Alright. So my first, I got Sakura
Okay.
for the heels. Then I got Tintin. Y'all on dirt with her. She carry an arsenal. I got Yugi for like strategic. I got my nigga Shippo because he can transform. Then I got Wimry who can put those weapons that Tintin makes or whatever she got into something. So I'm like, hey, I feel like it's a little decent squad right there.
It's decent, but I mean, honestly, I think Shippo is a weaker transformer than Oolong.
Yeah, but he got fire, Foxfire. He's also a demon. He's more durable. You know what I'm saying? He been through some shit.
Cool.
He know how to dodge.
He's the animal nigga from Boku No Hero.
And he also got hearts. What's it? He got a
Heart Scar.
Heart scar, boy.
That's just bite food.
Alright, who wanna go next?
I'll go.
Alright.
I chose Sakura because I feel like she definitely top tier of the $5.
100%.
Yugi, and I didn't choose him for his strats. I chose him for the fact that nigga Yami don't play. Yami will ruin your life. He made this one nigga blind forever just for like some bullshit. Yami don't get no fuck. He about that action.
But it wasn't even bullshit. He was doing some child pornography.
I mean, I guess, but like to make a nigga blind forever. Yajirobe because that nigga was stronger than Goku at a point, and he actually like will bang with most of these niggas. He just bitch made compared to the rest of the series. So and then I think I had Oolong. And
You hit 15 yet?
no, because that'd be 8. Then Oolong is 2. That's 10. Yeah, so that's 15 right there.
Alright.
You wanna go?
Yeah, I got Sakura. Definitely for hands. Seemed like the strongest person in that tier. Could see her taking on any of those. Emma for strats for sure, because I think her strats is better than anybody in that tier. I'm going with Koda because I feel like Emma can use the fact that he can control animals as some type of diversion. So really just for like scale purposes.
Can Koda control Chopper?
I don't know.
He controls animals?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna change that.
So she can use that for sure in her plans. And then I went 10-10 because also for scale, she can probably send a bunch of weapons. So I think it's good from like those two together would be good scale point. And then I think I have $2 more left or $1. Yeah, $1, and I picked Hercule because Hercule is low-key can body any of the niggas in that $1 tier. He's still a master martial artist. He might be shitty, but I mean he did earn his way to the top.
Alright. I got Sakura, of course. I got Orihime. If she control time, she can turn them into do whatever. Who
was the first one?
Sakura and Orihime.
Oh, okay. Orihime was like she got those 3 things that she can make
No, but she control like
she can reverse time on certain things.
I got that's 10. I got 10. That's 12. I got Hercule because he can fight out. He's rich as fuck. He can buy whatever. That's 13. And then that's 13.
You can take 2 $1 or 1 $2.
Yeah. What's Winry's power?
She just
builds.
She just be building shit.
Yeah, ain't no minimum. Make your team.
What's
What place we in there?
Shippo is the little fox thing from Inuyasha. Apparently he could transform and all this shit, and he has like fire and some attacks here and there.
His fire is not that strong, but he could start a
get a little hot. He get a little hot.
He might burn you.
So like a match, you just liken it to a match.
No, he could hurt you.
Oh, okay.
Like you wouldn't be like dead. You might not have to go to the hospital either.
who was
some ointment you could fix it. invisible girl.
Oh shit, that's hell. Well, she lit.
All these niggas try.
No one grabbed it yet.
We chose this list like this.
Because other than that, we would have just been an argument of like, who's stronger, Naruto?
One Punch Man. Like, I'll win.
Saitama, $5 and stuff.
Saitama 15.
I'm going with Oolong. And then I'm gonna go with
That's your $2.
That's your $2. You done?
oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with Chopper. Chopper, Kiba.
You drop.
So you go all animal niggas.
Chopper, Kiba, Emma, and Zonge, because he got that fool luck. That motherfucker sleeping on.
That's your 15?
Yeah. I don't know who team gonna win this one. But
I saw no one pick Tyler ass catch.
But let us know in the comments who you think will win.
They're like, hey, that nigga, they got Sakura, Tenten, Yugi, Shippo, and Winry. That's a.
that's
Yeah, on the video when you do it, like put all of our lists like on the the screen. Yeah.
Hey, niggas definitely sleep on Yugi. We not sleep on Yugi, but y'all niggas
like,
sleep.
boy, that nigga-
Yugi a Minecraft.
Yeah,
Your ass on disability for the rest of your life. Bro. Like,
Nah, man, I trust Emma's strengths, bro.
Stop.
It was really between Emma and Yugi. I felt like in that.
Okay, this
category.
is a real question I got to ask though.
Yeah.
I don't think Emma's smarter than Conan. From
case closed.
If you go on with Emma, if you're gonna go for straps, I think you should have chose like damn near anyone else almost.
Really? Instead of Emma?
If you're thinking about it, like to escape the thing, she wasn't really the main nigga doing all the thinking.
just thinking.
Norman was, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And then even Ray was still like a better thinker than her anyway.
I think
like,
Conan would definitely outthink her.
she more like impulsive. She just does shit and then it just happens to work out.
I definitely think Conan outthink her, and Yuki, like if he do lose, Mind Crush. It's like she can't walk now.
I mean, I don't know those other characters enough to make them as my choice, so I was like,
I haven't watched enough Case Closed to know how OP Conan is.
Okay,
I
so
probably have like half the characters on this whole list.
I mean, he's a detective.
Conan, a 16-year-old child prodigy detective who's smarter than everybody in Japan. A pretty smart, pretty smart country.
Kind of like
Yeah, that nigga be solving cases with nothing, no backup, no CSI equipment. He just be on that shit.
I see nobody picked Ty or Ash either.
Yeah, because
Hey, low-key, Ty busted. Hey, if I picked Ty, I would have definitely won. Because he's like the ambassador to the Digi world, dog. He could just like, hey, squad, just send me one War Greymon, bro. That's all.
Oh, I know you said
And Sakura would have been
you
like,
said it was just him.
Yeah, it's just him, but technically that's one of his things. It's not.
that's a reach. That don't count as an ability.
That's your stat. If you can use Hercule money, you can't use his stat as an ambassador to call in a favor.
I wasn't planning on using Hercule money. I was planning on using
Oh, that's okay. I would
Straight
get
up
Hercule
pure
and get him a call on a
swollenness.
family favor. Hey, fam. I'm like, that's the case. I would have got.
He don't need a waste Goku time.
Let's look at this. Yajirobe get a request from Goku before Hercule. 100%.
Stop.
No.
If Yajirobe's like,
That's
hey,
fine.
Goku
He
be
definitely could call Gohan ass over. That's all we need.
you mean the nigga that saved them from Vegeta? You mean the nigga that showed Goku how to get to where he was? If
You mean the
Yajirobe
nigga
wasn't
that
in this
cheated?
world, Goku would be dead.
No, Goku be like, hey, bro, you fucked with my fight, dog.
No, if Yajirobe wasn't here, Goku would be dead twice. But we ain't gonna get into this, bro. Yajirobe that real.
Nah, all Hercule gotta do is give Chi-Chi like $1 million and Chi-Chi gonna force Goku to do whatever.
It don't even matter. All we need is
Who
Gohan.
are you?
All we need is Gohan.
Goku better.
Actually, I don't even think
drop all
Goku
these
would want
niggas,
to fight these.
Oh yeah, I mean, Krillin would drop all these niggas. So like,
Sakura got chance with
No, hell no.
Sakura got
Krillin.
chance.
no,
Krillin
She had
sticking her hair black.
no,
She a ninja.
destructive this.
Look at this nigga here.
That constructed this.
Well, actually, her
moved out
defense
the
is
way.
pretty high.
Stop sleeping.
I don't shoot you.
I don't think it's higher
Sakura
than
is
Krillin.
unkillable. She can get
No,
Goku unkillable.
Krillin to get it. Yeah, Kamehameha her ass into nothingness.
And she will regen.
For what,
assassin,
nothing?
fam.
Hell no.
And he gonna do it again after her thing.
He like, look, let me know when you're done with this ass whooping.
He probably don't even hit women.
What?
Who?
You ass tripping.
Have we ever seen Krillin hit a woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Did he
watched
fight
the,
18?
Yeah, he fought 18.
No, he didn't fight. He was the one nigga that didn't fight her. He never fought 18. I've never seen Krillin hit a
Trained
woman.
with her. He still fought her.
Training, we talking about like actually hitting a woman. I don't
Yeah,
think Krillin
damn,
ever
boy.
hit a woman.
Hell yeah. Well,
Also, then they definitely beating Sakura. Definitely beating him then,
hell no.
cause he can't hit him.
Okay, what's she gonna do? Punch him to death?
Yeah. That's how that works. She's an assassin, bro. Like, why are we forgetting these niggas are still ninjas, bro?
Who would Sakura ever hit with a punch?
She's still a ninja.
That's because if she hit you, it's a wrap, bro. You dead.
That's why she don't hit nobody.
She's still a ninja.
Krillin hit it with the
He can fly.
blocking with the
He
finger.
gonna fly.
Mummy Rider definitely banged Sakura though.
Oh, nobody picked that. Nobody spent that $5 though. But she
Fuck it, bro.
spent that
Give me
$5.
Sakura. Give me Mummy Rider, bro.
Stop.
For everything.
You definitely getting dropped.
No, Mummy Rider.
That helmet ain't protecting shit, bro.
If he can take a Sea King hit,
You are hyping the Sea King up, bro. Multiple niggas took the hit from the Sea King. You want to go back to the Facebook post? Because I gave you this.
But you're not going to box
There's YouTube videos.
But you're not going to box Mummy Rider. You would not box that nigga.
Hey, look, if Sakura with me, I'm definitely boxing that nigga.
Mummy Rider beat everybody in this room up, bro. 100.
The hype that you put on Moomin Rider, bro. This nigga is trash. Like, Hercule will drop Moomin Rider.
Who?
Hercule will drop Moomin Rider. Come on. That's a master martial artist. You sleep.
On to the next thing. 'Cause now niggas getting drunk. It's the heat getting to speculation.
Y'all really think Moomin Rider got a chance against Hercule?
Yes.
No.
Justice Crash? He sleep.
This nigga putting hype on Justice Christ like,
Like
a caveman with a rock.
He's stronger than regular niggas though.
Hey, I should have put a caveman with a rock.
That $5.
Caveman don't get no fuck about shit.
Except for killing your ass.
Alright.
Oh, you gotta listen to a previous episode.
Yeah, to know about that
reference.
Fuck. I didn't think that was recorded on that.
So it was not.
That was one of those side shits.
So never know then.
But yeah.
All right, let's get into these manga reviews.
Damn, you ain't Mike.
What's up?
Alright, go ahead.
Tripping already. We're gonna start with My Hero Academia. Since y'all niggas don't want to watch, don't want to read Promised Neverland anymore.
That shit doo-doo. Drop it.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it.
Okay, keep going with it, man. So it's Burning Roar Todoroki versus
Check it out.
High End.
I can read it real quick.
What y'all think of it so far? This chapter?
I think of the following Endeavor chapters we've been doing, like what, 3 or 4 of them, where you're basically following one Endeavor on. I think it's been the best one yet. We get to see him box a little bit. This chapter has changed my idea of Firelord Ozai beating him. And so, like, if you aren't familiar with it, no, Ozai can fly. It's not that. Like, so yeah, like I said, if you aren't familiar with it, on the Facebook page, we did like Firelord Ozai versus Endeavor. And I was like, hey, Team Ozai, Ozai box that nigga. But this nigga Endeavor got slammed through a whole ass building and was like, let's go. Like, clearly that nigga knows some shit I don't.
He still got like superhuman like endurance type shit.
For real.
Besides just like firepower.
Yeah, and then like that nigga like manipulate fire for real.
He had techniques, like that was a kid, something he did. Like, he had actual techniques instead of just like throwing fire at you.
Yeah, this nigga can make fire hard shit. So.
I did not know that. So, yeah.
He can do some shit I didn't know he can do. That moral of the story. He still ain't shit compared to All Might because there's no move about to buy this nigga. Okay. And like All Might would definitely not get bodied by him.
You think so? You think he's going to lose to the no?
Bro, I feel like
the motherfucker keeps regenerating.
They can't have Endeavor lose on like the first fight we've seen them fight, like the first actual fight.
I mean, they could.
Why not?
I just don't think they will.
So we
doesn't seem very shonen-ish.
So, but think about this: he's not the main character, right? So the main character is what's his name? It's just like Tsunade.
The first legitimate fight we saw was Mirio. Then it basically lost to.
And then Tsunade, if we think about to her, when she got like, oh yeah, I'm Kage, really the first major thing that happened, some nigga ran the whole village fade. Blew the fucking village up and just like that.
She healed them all.
Yeah, but she didn't beat that ass. Naruto came through and did that, So that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, so I can easily see him getting his ass body.
Also, they talked about Hawk's quirk. Mm-hmm. So like he could just manipulate his feathers. I thought he was gonna have like a super speed thing. That's just what I thought. But
but it is kind of raw that you can kind of like hear and see and feel everything around you.
Yeah.
Just because of your feathers.
Yeah, any vibration that like passed through his feathers.
The sound is a vibration after all.
So like his feathers like a mile away. He can hear shit from his feather like a mile away.
No, we don't know that if something's a distance, when it hits the feathers on him. Yeah, so it's kind of like nerves, extended nerves out there, whatever. So that's I found that to be pretty clever. One thing, I guess we're learning a bit more about his relationship, or I guess his past with his family, because everybody was thinking like he was probably beating their asses all the time or whatever. But it's more of, no, he was simply treating them like they didn't exist and everything, and now he feels scarred by it.
Yeah. I didn't know, like, he had siblings though. Like,
yeah.
So Tobinori had siblings. I was like, what? So why aren't they like heroes? You know? Why aren't they like actual?
Because they weren't as raw. Basically, because he was like, he kept trying to have a kid that was like perfect.
That was fire and had like that probably on ice.
Yeah. Or they should just weep. Yeah. But it seems like Todoroki legitimately got both his parents quirked, which is why the nigga's so raw. But
well, I guess we gotta call him Shadow since they're all called Todoroki.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shoto, icy hot.
There we go.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if they quirks were worth shit, but clearly his older brother in college, so like he's just a regular ass nigga. Like, okay, his sister, was she 19? No, the brother 19, he in college. So I'm just gonna assume the sister in college too.
She is working at the regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. How old is this nigga Endeavor? One of his oldest kids, and then don't forget, Dobby could be his kid. You feel me?
Stop, nigga.
So like, if Dobby like 25,
who's Dobby?
Dobby the fire
power, the one with that stitch is going all the way up his face.
And apparently,
that dude's raw.
When they were about to when they were capturing Bakugo in that forest.
Yeah,
he won that photo
with all the scars on his body.
Yeah. And they kept making those. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they got the same eyes. They got the exact same eye color. Him and Icy Hot. He got the same hair color. Or he got the same hairstyle as Endeavor. We know with Red Riot, you can dye your hair in this show. He could have just dyed his hair black and like, fuck it. You know, he could have been Endeavor's first kid.
Nah, bro.
They just don't talk about him going missing.
Clearly, Endeavor don't give no fuck about his kids.
So
his other two kids,
side hoe, like just a regular hoe, you probably wouldn't care at all.
Yeah, he was all, I had a chick with this side hoe. This nigga power stupid. Get the fuck out.
And that's why he got evil, because his dad was fuck with him. So.
Yeah. You see all his other kids, they resent this nigga not even for getting their ass whooped. Just for him not fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know, so like, that'd be decent. Don't say that would be decent.
I guess so, because it was like they do put a lot of weird emphasis on him.
Yeah.
But not enough attention at the same time.
And he got a strong ass fire quirk.
Yeah, what is like Hellfire or something like that?
No, that's the name of what you call it. His is called Incinerate or something like that.
Wait, is it the same color? Is it?
Oh, in manga it was black, but in the anime they made it blue, which I think is lame.
Yeah, I was like, it's black or something. That's why I was like, what does it do? It's just hot?
It's hot as fuck.
It's just burn shit.
It's just hot and black.
Just like the usual fire.
Yeah, but it's like super hot. He got like that, I can't turn it off Azula hot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I've seen theories about it where niggas basically like Endeavor would have fucked with him, but since he can't control his flames, it's just always hot as fuck. He was just like, you will never be a good hero. You'll be shit. So deuces, you know, that would be some Endeavor shit. Like, I made this kid. Your quirk strong as hell. Oh, you can't control him.
And then he says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna become a villain."
Yeah.
I guess I can see that. Hey, what's up with they ever hint at what's his name's dead?
Who? Midoriya?
Yeah.
His daddy? I don't know. His daddy is probably a whole ass nigga.
Yeah, he is.
Who?
Midoriya's father.
Exactly.
You got a dad?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we never seen him,
but we're assuming he ain't shit.
But they say he's a salary man. Basically, he work outside the country. Some 9 to 5. That's what they say.
Salary man. That's funny. That's what they call it. That's good.
He work in America as a Loki number one hero. He Loki the number one hero in America.
Apparently, his daddy can breathe fire. So you know.
For real?
That's what they say. That's what his mom says.
What is mom quirk?
She can levitate things towards her at a slow pace.
Still handy.
It's like house hands.
That's the lazy shit.
Oh, give me that.
She ain't gotta call you to get the controller. She gotta just get herself.
My mama could have that quirk and still call me to get the controller.
Like, don't come grab me midway.
I'm like, Ma,
Ma, it's already floating
don't
toward you.
question me, boy. Get the controller.
It's faster than you do.
Yeah, and that's how that would happen.
Don't let my quirk beat you.
Or I'ma beat you. Yeah. Anything else about this chapter?
I would say no. That's it. I mean,
I didn't know that many, like, I didn't know they visited their mom like that. I thought it was just like some...
Well, shit.
I thought you died.
I feel like they got rich nigga problems. You ever seen Endeavor House?
That's
That shit,
bro, right?
big as fuck, bro. I'm like, y'all niggas, everything paid for, y'all chilling.
He's the #2 hero. Of course,
Yeah,
they both.
yeah.
Hella bread. And they out here complaining. I mean, I get it. Your mom getting abused and shit. I trip, but...
Is she though?
No, she wasn't really.
She was getting ignored.
I thought she was getting abused. They didn't hit her.
At what point did it say that she was getting abused?
I don't know.
They
might have
made it
insinuated in that.
They made it seem like
Yeah.
they made it seem like Endeavor was beating everybody ass with how Shadow was imagining his past or whatever.
But he wasn't. His ass was just like
Oh, so he
He
wasn't.
is full brat.
he was being hard on his kid.
Yeah, basically he hard on, from what I can get from these chapters, he hard on Icy Hot because he like, oh nigga, you got the ability to be #1. And he like, these other niggas, oh y'all niggas trash, bro. Hey, here, take everything y'all want. Don't talk to me though.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, hey, welcome to being black, motherfucker. Oh,
That's they got millions of.
yeah, that's the difference. It's like, oh man, one of my parents isn't invested. Bitch, shut up, you rich. Like, go live your life and be happy. But, you know, I get it though. Maybe I shouldn't complain.
I mean, you know, shit, it's always like they already got money, so they're not gonna want money. They probably don't even know what it's like to want money. You know what I'm saying? So they probably just want it dead.
I guess. I trade.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas that ain't got their heads at all, right?
But this nigga Endeavor soft. He left a flower for their mom. So like they said it because only he knew that was her flower or some shit like that.
That was the first flower that he gave her or some shit.
Like soft ass nigga.
No,
Every time I see this nigga Endeavor, I'm like, bro, Endeavor, you supposed to be this hard, tough, fire, beard ass nigga, and he keep doing all this soft shit, signing autographs, leaving flowers.
That's because All Might getting to him, you know.
Yeah,
That was dope. Burnt flowers.
I love that bitch a burnt
That shit
flower
was still on fire when he dropped it off.
with a note that say, "Don't touch my project, bitch." I ain't never forgot. I mean, like, but I don't think he wrong for putting her in the hospital. She threw a fucking boiling pot of water on the child's face. She should be in jail. Let's be real.
Yeah, she should.
Correct. My nigga, low key, he the hero. He the hero we all needed.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
First, why is this nigga still like writing or like Shoto?
Why you writing?
Yeah, like why he like sending them mail and shit? She burned half your face, nigga.
I mean, I don't
That
know.
wouldn't fuck with him.
Well, I'm assuming that he had a very close bond with his mom as compared to his dad or whatever. And then
But she
I guess when she freaked out or whatever, he was able to forgive her a lot more easily than he was able to forgive his dad for years of what he feels is torture instead of this one moment where he's like, okay, maybe she just
It's rich
freaked out.
nigga problems, bro. Because basically, your dad's like, hey, I'm gonna pour all my resources into making you the best that you can be. You gonna be a #1 hero. Damn, dad, stop supporting me. I just want to be shit. Like, that's it.
I mean, but that's what he want to do.
It's just like how some kids end up resenting their father or whatever when, let's say, somebody's dad was almost in the NFL or whatever, and then they have a son, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna make him the star that I never was, and he just fucking running kid all day, always hitting the weights and all that shit. The kid doesn't have a life at all because he's always fucking working out or whatever, throwing up every couple of days because he's being pushed too hard. The kid will grow to resent his father or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, fuck, I didn't have a childhood because this motherfucker was pushing me the whole damn time.
I get
That's
it.
probably how he.
I think once you get older, you understand. Like, I feel like
He is still a child, though.
yeah.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but like the way that he hate this nigga, like, your mom the one that beat your ass. But that's just me.
One time though,
That's gonna be there forever.
because she was probably
she's
always
Zuko,
nurturing him.
Yeah, she's
Water,
Zuko.
bro. With some water right there.
She's the Firelord.
Yeah.
See, he fucked this man up
Even
for
with
life.
Powell's eyes.
Yeah.
Said, stop looking at me with them eyes.
Bow! Slap him with a hot pot. That's right. There's probably grease in there.
I was like, yeah, what was she trying to cook? She's like, you want some oatmeal, honey? And then the next thing you know, he's like, how the oatmeal, mom? And she's like, stop looking at me. Yeah.
Oh, like, this
Luckily,
is
he closed his eye at the right time.
Yeah.
You could have gone.
I'm like, then you know how you control fire and you get hit with some hot water and you scar for life.
See, and that's why I was saying I don't know if Endeavor is resistant to other people.
That's because of his ice half.
Theory, maybe not.
So his ice half is the one that's burnt? Or is his fire half?
This is fire. You can see that
burn. This is fire half that's burnt.
We can't help back this
Wow. Moral of the story is we don't know if Endeavor is resistant to other people's fire, which put my nigga Ozai back.
His ice half nullifies the infinite resistance to fire.
I mean, so basically, he should just have he should be like, my power just poof, nothing, because it's too hot and too cold at the same time.
Yeah, no, but he resistant to his own fire though.
You talking about icy hot?
Yeah.
So think about it. If his mom is resistant to ice and being cold, and his dad is resistant to fire and burning, if you mix that shit together, they nullify each other.
I feel like he should have resistance to both.
Yeah, then you're resistant to both.
But here's my thing. So if he warms up a pot of water by himself, is it gonna burn his tongue?
You said what?
Like, let's say my man chilling in the hot tub, he just like, yeah, you know, he did that for training once too. Like, he like, I'm gonna make this shit boiling, but I'm like, bro, how come you not burning? If the water is hot, but it's not your heat.
That's what I think.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it comes from his own heat, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe he resistant to his own heat. Maybe Endeavor resists to his own heat. If he not, my nigga Ozai out for blood. You see, this chapter proved this nigga Endeavor be trying to cage people. Ozai would have murdered.
I mean, either way, Ozai would just like hit him with a lightning bolt.
So there's that.
I don't think that's gonna kill.
One shot, one kill.
Yeah, in Avatar land where they not in a world where they not that resistant.
Nah, bro, you can't break the rules.
These are regular human bodies that can simply bend elements around you.
Them nigga regular human.
No, they're not. They got hero genes. What you talking about?
How many people do you think in fucking Avatar would be able to get smashed through a whole building and be getting them like, I bet.
Like,
No, they could.
Tough.
in Avatar?
They be getting to send through rocks and shit. Like,
go through a rock
benders. Like, if you look at when 94,
She ain't going through a building.
Maybe.
don't know.
I'm gonna keep it in my head. Ozai got them things.
He gonna break his hand on Endeavor's ass.
Stop it.
Yeah, let me put it this way. Endeavor's way bigger than him too. He looked down at him like, boy. It's gonna be like Bruce Lee versus Brock Lesnar.
No, except this nigga shoot fire out of his hands and lightning.
Oh, Endeavor's like, oh god, a fire shooting lightning bender. Oh, I'm the number 2 hero. Never dealt with that.
He get to shaking. I'm dead.
So why ain't there a number 2 lightning nigga just like, I'm just ready to take your spot, boy. I'm just waiting.
Because they're heroes. It ain't about killing. It's about saving people. So like there are people in this world that could probably kill Endeavor, but they're not gonna be a higher rank hero because they don't save more people. Okay. Ozai don't give no fuck about saving people.
Basically, if there's a lightning villain, he's gonna one shot Endeavor.
Possible. Here's my argument. Can Endeavor manipulate other fighters? If he can't, he gonna take a loss. Because Ozai can.
He's still a number 2 hero.
Ozai can be like, no, you'll fire out.
He's the number 2 hero. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I feel like he didn't.
What that mean?
That means that he has experience.
He got experience. Not when niggas bending his fire.
Like fire bending in Avatar, you can control all
any
fire.
Like,
but here's my thing: is like, so if Ozai was a hero in My Hero Academia, you're saying that Ozai would at least be the number 2 hero?
No, he would be a villain.
Yeah. Okay, no. But I'm just saying, what if he wasn't? Like, what if he was a good guy with his same exact ability? Would he be better than Endeavor?
Not a better hero. Endeavor can be like
fighter.
Yeah, Endeavor can make like hard fire. That shit is good for being a hero. Like, oh, I normally would burn shit down, but now I make this fire cage. Like that's raw as fuck. Ozai kill shit. Like that's not a good hit. He Dobby. Dobby kill shit. That's why he's not a hero. Like, but Ozai will box this nigga, turn his fire off, and hit him with a lightning bolt. Like he be dead.
I just feel like you're not gonna be the number 2 hero if you don't know how to box across all boards.
Oh, so if somebody turn this nigga fire off and then throw a lightning bolt at him, like I feel like that's a hard counter.
No, but he's saying like Ozai, that's kind of like it's a matchup kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
saying Ozai can beat it doesn't mean Ozai can beat the number 3 hero or the number 4 hero.
Well, true.
Yeah, Hawks will drop Ozai, but Ozai can literally control fire.
Yeah, that's
and if Endeavor can't control other fire, he loses. If Endeavor can, then Endeavor gonna beat that nigga ass. He will hard control.
So
fire.
that means Eraserhead is beating Endeavor in a fight.
But yeah, 100%. Hey, I watched Eraserhead beat up Knuckle Duster. Eraserhead got hands. He don't get no fuck about how buff y'all, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's why I feel like in My Hero Academia, it's like they all got a little bit of Mortal Kombat training. Like they pretty lethal with them hands.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Endeavor lethal with them hands.
I'm saying they got hands. My nigga Ozai is in a world where hands is the social norm. So like your random nigga got hands in that world. And this nigga got hands on hands on hands.
This is hands for professionals. Your profession is
and then it's, and it's like you got 4 elements. But he live in a world where there's only 3 other elements to handle. Like people are scared of the air nation. Oh yeah, true.
Because they ain't gonna be able to hear shit.
Yeah.
Who going? Who's saying what?
Before.
Well, I was just saying, like, you know, Ozai had to wait for a comment to take out the airbenders, which he felt threatened by.
Because them niggas wrong.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, that's, you know how many, like, on top of like not even airbending in My Hero, you have people that have other different abilities that are like, you know, you have, it's a surprise element. Ozai don't have no surprise element in his world, you know what I'm saying? Besides, we all do martial arts and some of us been with him.
Hey, but here's the thing, all that surprise is null and void because he's going against a fire nigga. And I'm not predicating it on his hands ability, I'm predicating it on one thing. Ozai, we know, can bend any fire.
Yeah.
We don't know if Endeavor can bend fires other than his own. And if that's the case, Ozai has the one up because he can literally like, hey bro, I shut your power off, then I hit you with lightning.
Like you said,
like it don't matter.
If Endeavor can control the fires,
then it's a wrap. He gonna
but just imagine if Endeavor didn't have any fire powers at all. He was just a regular nigga with hands. Can he be a Firelord? No way.
Well, if they were both just going straight hands, nobody.
If they were both going straight hands, I honestly think on anime shit, not on real world. In real world, I believe size wins. But on anime shit, I feel like Ozai because I get it. It's his job to have some hands.
So hands. Yeah, if you're trying to get to the top, you gotta have mad hands.
These hands, mad hands. Okay, you got mad hands, but we're talking about compared to a world.
He's at the top of the Avatar world.
Of hands?
Yes, the Firelord's at the top of the Avatar world, just like Endeavor's should be at the top of the fucking My Hero Academia.
But the My Hero world isn't predicated on hands, it's predicated on quirks. So like your hands being maxed out does not make you number 2. Your quirk being maxed out makes you number 2. Without his quirk, he drops out of the top 100 fact. Like, and then yeah, 100%.
Even though the nigga was training non-stop just to try to reach the number 1 hero.
If all he do is
if Hawks didn't have a quirk, where do you think he would be?
You said what?
If Hawks didn't have a quirk, where do you think he would be?
Oh, that's Hawks, but he ain't.
So you saying if Endeavor didn't have a quirk, he'd still be 2?
Oh no, hell no.
Exactly. So without his quirk, he drops infinite.
Yes, the quirk helps out. Just like
firebending helps out.
But I get the firebending is based on martial art. The entire world, society is based on martial art. Being the best martial artist makes you some shit there. Being a raw martial artist makes you knuckle duster.
But there's a point there. So imagine this, like, and we know in Avatar, you have to move your body to control the fire. So he's not just finna just shut his power off without crunk dancing. And while he crunk dancing,
don't put the movie in there, bro. Because I done seen niggas shut off fire like that.
I mean, true, but also what he calls it hellfire, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
All we know is that this nigga can manipulate any fire that he sees, and we know that we don't know if Endeavor can.
I'm just saying, I don't think he gonna like stop him from quirking. He had to like really like he's like, hey, I'm making flames, and while he's making flames, homeboy's stopping it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he ain't just finna shut his power off like.
I got a question. Then, like, if they like same way, like in Avatar, you shoot fire at him, you can control it, send it back at you. I mean,
do you think honestly right now has Endeavor ever been like fireball and the nigga did this? Stop that, slap that shit away. I don't think he ever experienced that. And nigga firebenders do that on Red. Fuck that shit. Slap your shit to the side regularly.
I don't even think that's gonna make him Vegeta.
He gonna like.
No, definitely not. I don't think so. I think he's gonna be like, like you don't get to be the number 2 hero just by relying on your quirk alone. I'm pretty sure like we just have to wait.
He got a lot of intangible skills that are the reason he's number 2. But the world of My Hero is very much based on quirks.
Look at it, like the Nomu that was designed strictly for like All Might. Like another nigga could probably like beat that Nomu much easier than he could. Like Endeavor probably could, but because that Nomu was specifically to defeat All Might, it was harder for him to do it. Like Ozai is just like a perfect counter for him. That's all it is.
Yeah.
If you can't use his fire powers like the way he wants, he not gonna win. Ozai can stand back and shoot him with a lightning bolt. That nigga's done.
I was unbelievable.
And then I also want to argue that Ozai is way more poised. Like, I Endeavor be tripping.
So rewatch that series, bro.
That nigga Ozai don't trip. That nigga was about to die. He ain't tripping until that nigga was about to murder him, bro. And everything going on, Ozai was just like, nigga, I'm the Firelord. Let's get it cracking. Like, he poised. He very poised. Until the end. Then that nigga was like,
I would say maybe.
No, until he lost his powers. He was like,
I would say the one way that I would see Ozai beating Endeavor, with them both having their full quirks, well, with one having quirk and the other one having firebending, is if Endeavor's body is also made of fire to the point where if Ozai were to control that fire inside of his body, kind of like how some of the water clan were doing, like blood bending, if he can take Endeavor out that way, I mean, of course it's fucking hard, but he's the top firebender in the world or whatever, so he should be able to do that if somebody were.
He number 2. If we really want to do top firebender versus him, it'd be Azula.
Yeah, what?
Azula versus Azula.
Did she have blue fire?
Azula murder him.
Hello, daddy.
No, Azula will murder Endeavor real quick. I think she.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like no games.
She like legit.
I think it's a competition, Endeavor versus Ozai, but Azula murders that nigga. Like it's not gonna be a fight. Azula leaps and bounds.
No, like you talking about shonen. I'm when you putting up like some like Avatar where it's like, okay, we have fair constraints where it's very enjoyable, and you putting up against shonen characters where they're like, yo, low key, we don't always perform at our best. Like, trust me, if I want to get hit in the face and beat up, I will. But trust me, like that's what it is with shonen characters. That's why I'm like, nah. I really feel like Endeavor is way more endurable than a human in Avatar should ever be. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, yeah. So even if he cut his fire off and Ozai giving him them hands, he's gonna be like, all right, look, you done been kicking me around for 30 minutes now.
How's he gonna touch Ozai if his fire shit not working?
I mean, he
that's how you gonna like actually physically touch him?
I can see him beating them this way. Like,
if his fire not working, Ozai can fly around and be like,
if my nigga Ozai start kicking him on the ground like he do, how I'm winning. If Endeavor get his hands around that nigga throat and just start choking this nigga out, Ozai gonna die.
Oh, so if he like tries to do some like
just choke that nigga out of street, some straight street shit, bust that nigga with a brick and start choking his ass out. Like there are ways Endeavor can win. I think we just arguing that based off the information we know, it's a hard counter for him. I think Azula definitely murders him. Ozai, it's a fight.
Man, I don't know. That's why I don't trust shonen characters.
When I first saw Unleash Her Real Powers, I was like, yeah, she's scary as hell.
Azula?
Yeah,
but I forgot who she took the L to.
Katara dropped her twice. That's why I was like, man, when niggas was saying Toph would be Katara, I'm like, motherfucker.
Katara and Zuko though.
Huh? No, Zuko was slept.
Yeah,
Katara came through and it was just like Zuko was about to die. Katara came through and saved him, and then it was a one-on-one and she just dropped her, and that was the second time.
Now, do you think that she would have lost against Azula? Azula had her mind intact.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because she beat her before.
When was the first time she beat her?
It was like one fight that they had. It was just it was a random event, and it was just them two fighting. She didn't like, oh, I dropped you, but she was like, oh,
she got the upper hand. She did get the upper hand on that. I don't think that. I want to take that as a W though.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Dubs is dubs.
It ain't an L though. I say that. But then she came back. That's why I was like, damn, like Katara. She Sub-Zero.
So Katara, she that low-key nigga that niggas don't know raw as fuck.
But she got talent because she just like started from the bottom and just came up. Like that was just natural. She was just like, oh, this is easy for me. But then so waterbending fight. Is Aang beating Katara?
No,
not even his ingenuity.
No, waterbending. We see waterbending. No.
Yeah. No. I know there's one point she was salty at how fast he was learning it though.
Katara definitely the second strongest Avatar person, and if you get rid of his Avatar stage, she might be the strongest, bro. No, Airbender too slow. My bad, I lied. Katara the second strongest on Team Avatar.
On the show?
Team Avatar. Just them 5 niggas. However many. But yeah, shit, y'all want to move on to the next shit?
That's cool. I mean, I guess we can't do Promised Neverland.
Talk about it, that's whatever.
Like, shit, no, I ain't gonna do a one-man review of it, so fuck it. What else is there? Because, One Piece. One Punch Man hasn't come out in probably like 3-4 weeks now.
God damn.
You get One Piece?
Yeah, One Piece. Yeah. I just don't need Promised Neverland. That's the only one.
Shit. What's the name of this episode? Okay. Reverie Begins. Where do I start? So
yeah, we can skip to the last page, bro.
Damn, for real? That's what you want?
I mean, no, go ahead.
So I would say one thing that's definitely kind of fucked everybody up, I'm pretty sure without a doubt, was when we saw Kuma being used as his fucking slave for him, and that he was a previous king at one point before he joined before he joined the Revolutionaries. That shit fucked me up.
Did you know that he was a king?
Nobody knew this. I can't remember the name of the clan that he was a king of, but they're kind of giving hints that Jewelry Bonnie was probably also part of that clan, or maybe she was related to him, like his daughter or ex-wife or some shit. So keep your eyes open for that shit. I was thinking when I first read it that low-key she might have been a spy for the Revolutionary Army, who was like kind of going off as like one of the top pirates or whatever, but she's actually working with the Revolutionaries.
He still might be. I don't know.
That'd be a hell of a plot twist, dude. Hell of a plot twist.
I mean, because if she's not, it's still kind of weird. Why is she there? Like, I get. How does she know who was there though?
Because he's been a slave of the Celestial Dragons for hell since probably before Luffy even decided to become a pirate. He's been their little android robot for a hell of a long time.
No, he had like some control. Like when he like sent Luffy to fly.
Yeah.
You know what he was doing.
Yeah, but he was still their slave though. He was already like part robot. And
I thought he was like a slave to like the Marines. But I guess they're in charge of the Marines, so
yeah, exactly. I mean, at some point they officially made him like their play toy or whatever. Everybody's like renting him out. Yeah. They're all riding him, stabbing him.
They like take turns like renting him out.
The thing that I was thinking that it would be highly fucked up if he's still like kind of like presence and everything, and he could feel all of that shit. That he got like hella swords going through his back while he's like going around carrying folks. That'd be highly fucked up if that was the case. But also, we saw that Fujitora took some time to meet with the king of Alabasta and the king of Dressrosa. So, not exactly sure what that conversation was.
I figure they're talking about the I hate this word.
Shichibukai?
Yeah, that. He's trying to get rid of it. That's his goal. And the two countries are the ones
he's probably going to try to use
Doflamingo
and Crocodile Doflamingo as examples of why it should be abolished. Well, ended. I can see that.
I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. But the Alabasta King, I guess he also tried to have a convo with the Ozai too about I don't know what. But when they were walking in the hallway, they were like, the King of Alabasta wanted to speak with us about something. Oh shit!
I definitely missed that detail. But speaking of the Gorosei though, the very end, what's his name? M Sama? The shadow, whoever the shadow is or whatever.
Yeah.
That's man. Who the fuck is this M character? So I was thinking, what if it's like some type of personification of whatever Gold Roger's power was, or like some type of remnant of Goldie Roger, which took the evil part out of him or whatever and made it like the king of everything. So it's technically the king, the pirate king, but also the king of the world since nobody can defeat it.
I really have no idea what that is or who that is.
Do you think the character is powerful in terms of like hands?
Because it's One Piece, I'd say maybe. Maybe no power, like he has some kind of power, like where he can like do other shit, maybe. Because it's One Piece. What?
Do you think it's related to the hat?
Yeah, definitely related to it. It's related to the D's somehow.
Yeah. I think that this person is immortal.
Oh, he been there since like 800 years ago?
Since the very beginning. And they've been like low-key worshiping this person, the top 5 guys. And well, they're definitely gonna get revealed at some point, and folks are gonna be like, oh shit, that's Buddy Ass from all the time ago. And it's probably
I wouldn't be surprised if we have seen him before, like on some low-key shit. He in the background of some page or something just chilling. That's some shit like
and they probably had something like that person's history is probably on the polyglyphs itself. But it's like, yeah, this person was can't be. That can't be. It's chilling on some evil shit. I don't know. I kind of feel like Joy Boy is like. I feel like Joey Boy is probably going to be like some type of character that's trying to help free the world or whatever, but he's going to fight Luffy in order to try to strengthen him up or whatever. Like he's going to try to give Luffy an answer. I think Joey Boy is kind of like some type of a celestial being, like a spirit or whatever, in which it would kind of come back as.
Little Joy Boy is the opposite of this guy, where this guy is the evil version, and then they both were designed for like 800 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like they're the opposites of each other. One is the evil side, one is the good side.
Then what do you think Joey Boy is chilling at? The One Piece or some shit?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let's fuck it up though. I assume this is like the final villain of One Piece, right? I assume so.
I don't think so.
We just found out about it.
You talking about this king dude?
Yeah, like
M-Sama.
That's what they call him?
Yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea.
I didn't know his name was.
It's either M or I'm or Ing.
Yeah, no, I did. I missed all that.
No, you missing all that.
I never said
You
name.
missing every. You used to like next.
Oh,
I mean, ever since Sanji took an L, man. But yeah, no, I can see him as the final boss though. I just thought I feel like it's too early.
I still think it's either Blackbeard or.
I don't know, to bring him in. Yeah, I would think Blackbeard though. For Luffy.
Early?
Yeah, I think are we halfway through? Are we halfway through in Oda's timeline?
We've been more than halfway.
So I feel like
I mean, if you think Blackbeard is the final villain, you already know Blackbeard.
yeah. So I feel like he's gonna build that up, but I don't see why this would be Luffy's final villain.
Blackbeard would return good. Fuck around.
I don't see why this would be Luffy's final villain. I guess
Because Blackbeard is he's the D, so they would be on the same side.
I need like a big nigga switch now.
I mean, I can see what you mean, just because he's a D or whatever, but you can kind of think of the clan, the D clan, as two people who used to be together fighting for the freedom of everybody, but then one by one you started having folks become selfish and try to have only freedom for themselves in terms of ruling the world, in which you eventually had people like Marshall D. Teach come up in the world and so forth. I think that's more likely to be the case. So then, to simply see
Luffy and Blackbeard gonna work together to defeat this guy.
I can't see that.
And then they're gonna fight.
I can't see them teaming up.
They have to, bro. Like, I think they have to. I mean, the person that's obviously against Blackbeard too. His poster was on the floor, like all scratched up or whatever.
Blackbeard is way too evil.
Oh, I didn't see Blackbeard's was on there either. So
What you be reading?
he just hates all the D's, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying like, if
But there's a female's picture on there. Wasn't it?
That's Vivi and Shirahoshi.
Check it out. So somebody was thinking that when M was looking at all the posters or whatever, and had some of them sliced up and thrown on the ground or whatever, and I think he kept Vivi's as the only one, and then they asked, who do you want to like sacrifice or whatever, who's a light that you want to get rid of or some shit like that.
Oh, it would be her.
There's somebody suspecting that he's going to be like this person right here, and which is just Vivi, and they're going to probably like try to kill Vivi during the referee or actually succeed since she's actually fucking.
You can't kill Vivi. She's a straw man.
You sure about that?
Yeah, she's definitely a straw man.
No, I'm saying, are you sure they ain't gonna kill her?
No, I think they might.
Because it's highly possible, and it could definitely be some shit that has Luffy and the rest of the gang try to turn up on.
No, I definitely think Vivi not dying. I feel like it's too soon to like do another one of those like Ace arcs. That, in my opinion.
No, it's not gonna be
Like
Ace.
they just did it with Sanji.
No, it could be like Ace. They go straight kill her ass.
Wouldn't it be exactly like Ace? Because then they'd be like, yeah, we finna kill this bitch.
No,
And then
because
you're gonna be like, it's a crew.
No, because you're gonna have Luffy coming in trying to save her. Well, no, they just gonna straight murder her at the referee and be like, all right, let's make these moves.
Okay. I mean, I don't see it also because Sabo and them there. That's a cock block right there on the menu.
Yeah, I think Simon gonna take an L.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think Dragon there?
So they gonna die.
Yeah. Fucking see.
So they gonna die.
He win, bro.
He said they gonna win. They gonna succeed or die.
So you think they finna die?
Some of them gonna die.
I think it's too soon for Sabo to die.
No, I don't think so. I think like a Crow nigga may die. That like
We just learned about those niggas too.
they are important though.
We haven't gotten a chance for them to get important.
But like he said it himself. They either gonna like succeed or they gonna die. So he gonna die. Somebody's gonna die. There's too many niggas there for him to fight.
I don't think so. I think they've been planning way too long for this shit to just let somebody outright die.
I think they're sleeping on the animals and stuff.
No, I'm not saying that I'm underestimating their strength. I think that these niggas spend way too much time planning on all of the obstacles that could come in their directions, especially the admirals, to simply just try to outright fight everybody.
What is their goal?
They're trying to overthrow the celestial dragons.
How are they gonna do that?
They're probably
gonna defeat the admirals.
They're probably gonna try to low-key kill somebody on some stealth shit. I mean, it's been a stealth mission so far. Nobody has noticed them. I mean, low-key and stuff is stealthy, but I think they're gonna try to do on some Assassin's Creed type shit. Kill a nigga and then jump all the way off and fly away with the crows.
If they do, good for them.
Obviously going to Greece, huh?
Right?
Yeah. Y'all talk about Boku No Hero already?
Yeah. We had the whole discussion about
Promised Neverland.
Endeavor and Ozai.
On y'all side?
Yeah.
These niggas ain't shit, bro.
You know that.
Well, there's not much there besides, like, you know, them niggas might get bodied, bro.
Yep.
But it looks like we're actually gonna kill Lewis. Like, it looks like that's the point.
No, for real?
It's the killer. Yeah, that might ruin it. That might ruin it if they take that nigga out. But we gonna find out No Name's name too. If they beat him.
If they beat him,
shit, make this move to the interview.
Yeah, we'll wrap this one up. So go ahead and let them know where they can find you. Give them some anime and manga recommendations before you get on out of here.
Alright, well, shit, you can just find me on Instagram, QLasalle, Q.Lasalle. Find me on Twitter, QLasalle.
How you spell LaSalle?
Lasalle.
I always be spelling that shit wrong.
What? It's like the street, LaSalle.
No, I know, but I had to correct it afterward. I work on LaSalle, and I still spell that shit wrong.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, just QLasalle, and you Google it.
I graduated.
And I guess what anime I recommend is I recommend y'all stop watching anime and get some fresh air. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely check out Guyver. Like, you know, check that out. Not the new one. Check out the old one. That's what's up. Everything else is trash.
Okay. Damn. Alright. Other than that, we good to go. We out of here.
No MVP?
Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, we can do MVP of the week. Let's add that in there. We got any?
Endeavor.
Dang, almost. After what they revealed in this beginning chapter. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I still had this up. I read a one shot this weekend. I want to put some respect on it. Count Over. I thought it was pretty good, so I'm gonna put that as my MVP of the week. Only thing that sucks is probably if it ever becomes a real manga, it won't be what the one shot is because they never are. But it was a good one shot. I recommend it.
What's it about?
These 206 prisoners escape. And basically, like, that's the shonen gacha of, like, this is what the main character has to beat these 206 people.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
After that, or just like fight?
He kills them. It's just some kid with a samurai sword, but apparently the reason why those prisoners are free because this one guy did it, and the one guy who did it is the guy's brother, the main character's brother.
Oh, okay.
So like his real goal is to fight his brother at the end, but through that process he got to kill these 206.
People.
They call them number bones. Is the name of the group. So he's got to kill these 206 bones. Pause. But it was good. I enjoyed it. Alright, nobody else had anything?
I'm getting into Hulks. I was trying to think about it the whole time. Get to Hulks
from you.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you said, bro.
That low key, I wish I was there for that discussion because I gotta put respect on his name. I always have to go back to Lemillion when I think about niggas like Hawks.
Oh, you
and
mean
they
Lemon
talk
Drop?
about when they talk Lemon Drop.
Yeah.
What?
You know, I can't remember his name, so I always call him like Lamar or something.
The guy who phases through shit.
Mario.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah, him.
Lamont.
Yeah, but the fact of like how detailed his power is, like how much he has to think about that, I just immediately went to that scene when they started talking about how Hawk can like control each one of those feathers individually. I was like, yo, nigga, that's
You gotta put a lot of training
wild.
into it.
Yeah, that's wild. And then he did that shit at 18. It's not like he's an old ass nigga. That's his like his young boy days.
So he's about the same age as Mario, ain't he?
That's kind of wild.
Mario still work that nigga, but we ain't gonna get into that. That should be the next versus Hogs versus Mario.
Stop. I put it down, but I don't see that.
Williams over.
Really?
Yes.
I
Oh man, I think Hawk's a pro hero for a reason.
Ooh, you switch him up as
He's
nigga.
number 2, nigga. He's number 2.
We've learned from the list. I don't like fighting is not being a hero.
Oh, 100%. Those top, they said the top 5 means something. Like that shit's real.
Bro, switching up on you.
Being a hero wise, yeah.
Do y'all think Mirio could beat Endeavor? If y'all think that, then I have nothing else to say.
I think Mirio top 3 coming out of high school.
That's fine. He ain't Hawk's top 3 though. That nigga Hawk's
I'm
smart.
talking about top 3
Do not
with
sleep.
All Might.
But I'm just,
So he's basically taking Hulk's spot.
you
That's
sleep.
what he said.
My thing is like, first of all that nigga do is phase, right?
Bro,
He has to hold his breath while he's phasing.
shit like this is how the band get broken.
I'm just saying.
Niggas start talking wild.
He
I
has
gotta
to
start my
hold
own
his
podcast because I can't be on stage.
He has to hold his breath while he's phasing.
Yeah.
And that nigga has like how many freaking feathers does he have?
You don't know like the caveat to his power. He has a certain amount of powers. My man can teleport. Did you forget how real this nigga is?
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine. Hawks is pretty fast, my G.
Oh, pretty. Look, I'm here. Like, I don't care how fast you are.
You see what he did to this building, bro?
Oh, snap.
What did he do?
He saved all
He saved all the people from
in that
good.
building.
Man,
I mean, he's a fighter.
yeah, he a good save him up hero.
Y'all sleep.
Just like 13.
That's one of the reasons why he became
That's
one of
okay.
the top.
Well, wait. Maybe we just need more time.
He was
People respect the Hawks name.
groceries, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he's like his
Mirio put his hand in this nigga head.
Put his brand out.
Mirio one of the few niggas I think.
Y'all riding the Mirio hype train, son.
Hey,
Oh, you was the main one on the hype train. Like,
I was.
You see how niggas switch
I'm
up?
still realistic.
Motherfuckers switch up real quick.
How am I switching up? I'm hyped for him, but I don't think he'd be Hawks.
but Hawk wasn't around.
Nah, I ain't riding Hawk's
Hyping him up, though.
I don't think so. This thing became a pro hero like as young as Mirio. If anything, they're very close.
Yeah,
My
man.
my
He's doing the
MVP
same
Mirio.
Yeah, Chameleon there go hard.
Nope.
a million.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know his name, I'm just not gonna say it right now.
He just gave it to him though.
Yeah, that's
So one of y'all gotta give him up.
That's my MVP. $1 million. You see a real nigga.
So you gotta give him up then?
I gotta give him up.
No, you're allowed to duplicate him. Yeah, I just don't.
Oh, it's MVP or the what?
MVP of the week, so just whatever you've been reading this week, you want to put not reading, but anything you've seen. Like it could be popular, whatever, music, whatever. If you just seen some shit this week, you thought was lit, and you want to put respect on it, that's what this is for.
All right, well let me. I saw Incredibles 2. I ain't finna ruin nothing.
Damn.
But all I'm finna say is that
I watched it yesterday.
yeah, that shit was. I was like, bro, why you make me wait 16 years for this?
Oh wait, so it wasn't good.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It just wasn't like.
I mean, it's not gonna be an amazing movie. Like I don't think it's gonna be amazing.
No, it definitely. They definitely making fun of the Illuminati though. They like, hey, bro, this MK Ultra real. So when you watch it, you gonna be like, oh yeah, hey, they talking about MK Ultra. They probably saying help us. They probably got all these type of distresses like they mind controlling us.
Oh, so is the movie your MVP? Is that what you saying?
I just want to say I saw it and not in the running for MVP at all. Just for anybody that's been like, bro, I've been waiting for this movie forever. It's like, no, I'm sorry. You probably still gonna have to wait to the next one to get the hype that you want.
So that's everybody?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
So we good to go.
All right, that's it.
Bye.
Peace.